and sometimes we're really motivated to make the dials, and then some days you can be almost debilitated and not want to move. That's part of the industry for certain agents, and you're not alone. The first of the three reasons of maybe why you're experiencing this currently is maybe you joined a work family where they told you to call your natural market and don't call leads because you're a brand new insurance agent or a brand new final expense agent. They're like, oh, yeah, let's call all your friends and your family and let's go sell them a policy. Well, that's a great way to not get invited to Thanksgiving dinner coming up soon, or not get invited to Christmas. Don't call your friends and family at first, because when they say no, it hurts so much deeper. It just does. That bleeds so much insecurity. So if you're in a work family where they're telling you to call your friends and your family, my friends, run fast is my advice to you. No wonder you're having some panic in your chest in order to make a single call. Don't do it. All right. So avoid your natural market at first. Not to say there's not a place for it, but at first, don't call your natural market. You're that new guy potentially, right? Don't do it. Now, another reason, number two, of maybe while you're watching this video, you're like, why am I experiencing call reluctance? Maybe you don't have enough leads. Your runway isn't long enough. So I would panic too if I had a 2-foot runway and a big, powerful plane. You're that big, powerful plane, but you're panicking right now because you've only got 20 leads to call, and that's it. You're like on the world's smallest merry-go-round, and you're going to get sick and you're going to get hurt, right? This industry is one that I need lots of leads. I need a long runway. You're powerful. You can get that plane up into hopefully profitability, but we've got to focus on just the leads, right? And if you don't have enough leads, it doesn't matter how good you are, you're probably not going to get off the ground in this industry. But don't go to your natural market when you're a brand new person. It's going to get you hurt in the mindset, which is going to hurt your pocketbook, which is your money. All right. Now, the third reason why call reluctance can happen, before I go into the fixes for you, is lack of training. If you're never being given script training and rebuttal training or underwriting training like what we do here, then of course you're going to get hurt and feel like this pause moment. And I don't want to pick up the phone because I'm not ready yet. All right. Procrastination hurts a lot of folks. But now we know maybe these are the reasons that have been impacting you. Let's now focus on what you can do to become, hopefully, a top producer. Take this temporary funk and we're going to fix it fast with call reluctance. So, number one, if you're taking notes of the 5 I'm going to drop you, is focus. All right. Some of the reasons that we create our own anxiety is because we've got all these other things going on. We've got to shut the blinds to be a beast in the final expense telesales industry. You've got to focus more than maybe somebody else that's face to face with someone. You've got to really eliminate distractions. That means get out of Facebook. That means get out of your YouTube. Quit watching these videos in the background. Turn your TV off. Turn your radio off. You've got to go radio silence so that you can silence all these moving pieces so that you've got the strength to pick up the phone in a second. The call reluctance maybe is because you've got all these tabs open in your brain. That can hold you back. So in the words of Mr. Miyagi, your focus needs more focus. You're going to be fine. What we got to do is shut the blinds, turn off the TV, turn the ringers off, the binging off. We're in an overstimulated society. This is what's hurting you right now. And these 5 tips, I hope, are going to take you to the next level and eliminate your call reluctance. I want you to become a top producer, but we've got to take the time to focus. If we don't focus, we're heading to that failure rate of 90+% in the industry. I don't want that for you. So know enough to close tabs, create a safe place for yourself of saying, you know what? I'm going to focus for a tiny period of time, which we're going to get to in tip number 3. But focus is very important. Now, once you've said, okay, I've shielded myself and I'm now ready in my little corner to battle, all right, this phone, the battle is demon of self-doubt. What I'm going to do next is number 2, if you're taking notes, I'm going to have pride in what I do. Pride in what I do is so important. I'm not talking about arrogance. I'm talking about just being proud of being an insurance agent. Remember, you're not some a car salesman that everybody hates, even though an insurance agent probably isn't too much higher than that. And nothing against you great car salesmen out there. We need you. All right. But you've got to get that mindset right where you go, you know what? I'm proud of what I do. I'm an insurance agent. I can't wait to help families. I'm not here to hustle. I'm here to help families bring the resources that they need at the bad times that they're going to experience. I'm going to bring at the point of death, which is a very miserable thing to think about. I'm going to deliver a big check check through the hands of these insurance companies to these families when they need me the most. You are like a firefighter putting out their financial fires for their future kids and grandchildren and everything else. You've got to focus on, like, I'm going to go rescue somebody. That's the reality of what you do every day. As a life insurance agent, you put out fires for those that can't advocate for themselves. Take pride in putting on the hat of, I'm an insurance agent. I'm a final expense telesales agent. I'm a top producing agent. Take pride in what you do. And I want you to, in tip number 2, to do something called PVA, positive verbal self affirmations. Talk to yourself in the mirror, mouth open, speak audibly to yourself. Take pride in what you do again. Remind yourself of the why you're doing this, not just to make a pile of money. And that can happen when you're successful. But if you're not, you make zero, right? So when we're experiencing call reluctance, maybe you're having a temporary cash disruption. I want you to speak positively and powerfully over your life before you let the demons of self-doubt do it for you. Talk positively about yourself and what you're going to accomplish in present tense today. I'm going to call my leads. It's going to be a great day. I'm going to help somebody. I'm going to eliminate a problem, and I'm going to be what they need on the phone today. I'm going to have some great conversations. We're going to have some good conversions. Today is going to be a good day. Talk to yourself positively. Take pride in what you do yet again. I want you to look yourself in the mirror or in a camera and say these things to yourself so that you can get yourself maybe a little unstuck. And it's not pseudo psychology. I tell you, where your mind goes, everything else will follow. So number 2, remember, take pride in what you do and have positive verbal self-affirmations. Your wife and kids may think you're crazy. It's going to help you. All right. Now, number 3 is, a lot of times we don't have goals. So you get what you get. You don't get to throw a fit. If you had no goals, where are you going? Nowheresville, right? And we're in this like loop of, I can't get on the phone. I'm not going to make it. It's like a death spiral. Don't do this to yourself, my friends. There's enough negative self-talk in the world and enough negative news. That's why I say in tip number 1, focus, put the blinds down so that you can become a beast. But I want you to have very clear goals. I don't want you to let the day derail you. I want you to say, I'm going to break this day up. If you're a 5-hour day guy or gal, I want you to say, okay, I've got 5 hours. I'm going to break it into hour increments, like 5 quarters. Okay. If you're an 8-hour a day full timer, then what I want you to do is say, I've got 8 quarters. Make 8 little brackets and go, okay, how many calls can I make in the first quarter? I got 8 quarters. How many calls can I make? Okay. And put a little dot on the piece of paper. Make it fun so you can see what you're actually accomplishing, instead of this like radio silence and you made some calls and you feel like crap. That's not good. Break it up into these little quarters so that you can overcome these things. And I want you to look at this kind of like a kid. All right. You're going to have clear goals so that you can actually get on the phone. I'm just going to call for 1 hour. I can do 1 hour, but now I want you to break down that goal even smaller. I want you to think about 2 calls. Can you make 2 calls today? Just 2. All right. You remember Noah's Ark and they brought the animals 2 by 2 by 2? I want you to think of it the same way. I'm going to rescue these animals, but you're the 2 that are getting rescued. I'm going to call 2 leads today. I'm going to get on the phone with 2 leads. And then once you call 2, you're like, oh, that wasn't so bad. Now go ahead and rescue 2 more. 2 more. And so think about it like Noah's Ark. You're bringing these little animals on the ark, all right? You're getting yourself out of this mindset of, call reluctance, to, hey, I'm really helping people. Hey, I'm really doing the job. I got this, all right? Now you got this stream of calls and a stream of success happening, because now if you made 2, I want to focus now on just 2 more calls. Okay, you made those 2. I'm proud of you. Now make 2 more. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. And then at the end of the hour, go, you know what? I started off with just 2, and look at how many calls I took. Maybe you had the guts to make 10 calls at first. Okay, now let's make it a game. Let's see if we can get beyond that for the next hour. Start with 2. Let's go. 2 by 2 by 2 can make you a top producer when you don't stop. Once you have that rhythm, it feels better. You're like, wow, I did do it. This wasn't so bad. Why did I think there was something scary on that phone? It's okay to have feelings. We're going to push through that with full faith and pride in what we do. But then just know, I'm just going to do 2 calls and then 2 more and then 2 more. This can help, but clear and decisive goals, and then time blocking, where if you're an 8-hour person, you're going to say, okay, here's 8 different quarters. Let's put a little dot for each call I made. Look at what I accomplished today. If you can see a clear accomplishment it actually makes the anxiety go down just a little bit when you're experiencing that, because you're not going to be the only one in this industry that experiences it. A lot of folks have felt the same way that you're feeling, but clear goals will help you get what you want. And then just have fun with it. Know that number 4 is a little bit of preparation is important. That's why leadership's important. Who you rub shoulders with is important, because who you rub shoulders with is who you smell like, right? Have a good work family that can put training into you. Lack of training hurts a lot of insurance agents, because maybe you were just one that they threw a script at you and they said, here's like 5 leads or 20 leads or some old junk. And then you're listening to voicemails nonstop. Or they say, no, don't call leads. Let's call all your family and friends. This will be fun. You'll make a pile of money and we'll give you halvesies. Oh my goodness. That's a great way to not get invited to Thanksgiving and Christmas. Don't do that. Call leads first. Don't let the insecurity of getting told no by someone that is in your family that you're going to see again disrupt you. These leads, if you're in final expense telesales, are great people that probably wouldn't recognize you in the supermarket. They just won't. So there's no reality that they're going to judge you in the face-to-face scene. So have fun, my friends. Realize this is going to be fun. I can make 2 calls, but spend 10 minutes on your script. Just 10. Don't take your day up, but spend 10 minutes on your script before you start your day. You just script yourself for 10 minutes audibly, and you're like, okay, I'm ready for action, boss. Ready for action. Let's go. I can do 2 calls and then 2 more and then 2 more. Break it down to the ridiculous. This can help you become a top producer when you start selling policies. You got to take it to the next level, but a little bit of preparation never hurt a single insurance agent. Prep is so important to you becoming powerful. That's tip number 4. Now, tip number 5, are you ready for it? I want you to have a warrior's mindset. A warrior's mindset. When you get on that phone, you've already done positive verbal self-affirmations. You've already eliminated distractions. You're ready to be the beast that you know you can become. You've already got clear goals. You're going to make 2 calls. You can do that. 1, 2. All right. Like a 1-2 punch. You're going to have a warrior's mindset. I'm going to help somebody today. I'm going to help somebody today by what I do. I'm going to get told no today. It's going to be good, because we've got to get told no before we get our yes, right or wrong. Are you going to get told no? My friends, you are. All right. The most amazing insurance agents on the planet know that there's a little bit of pain before there's a whole lot of gain. Just remember, some days you're underpaid, some days you're overpaid. You will, just like football, have a quarter that doesn't go your way. They don't just go home, right? When halftime they're getting rocked, they don't say, oh, well, we're done. Okay, let's just, hang out together and sing Kumbaya on the bus. No, they get back on the dang field after having a little huddle and they go get after it. Insurance agents have to have a warrior's mindset that when you get hurt by the no, they look at a no like next. No is not a bad word. It's a really big grin when someone tells you no. You know how many sales I've made when someone's told me no? At first, no, I don't want it. No, I don't have any money. Oh my goodness. No, I got to talk to my kid. No, I don't have time. We get told no all the time. That's not the reality. It's a smoke screen. It's not their sincere objection. Realize that no is necessary for you to find your yes. And when you know that there's going to be about 3 perfect presentations, and then hopefully you're going to get 1 person that buys from you, but it's normally 3 people that you did a perfect presentation to where you get 1 sale. If you're good, that's average. And if you're great, maybe your average is better. But then you're going to have some times where maybe you got 1, 2, 3, and everybody said no. And then you got the next couple presentations and it's like sale, sale. Wow, it's good, right? This happens. I've got to get my nose. I got to get them. I got to get that nose out of the way. I know this. Go ahead, hit my nose, make me smile. All right. You got to have that warrior's mindset that goes, when it happens, it's okay. I've got to get my no to find my next yes. And if we look at a no as in next, when a no happens, next thing I do is I use my objection training and my rebuttaling. I'm ready. It's no big deal. I know what to say. There's no panic. I'm just going to slow down and help. Slow down and help this person. And slowing down is strength. In the final expense telesales world, it's what you need, not to be too fast. It's not about, I'm going to get through this presentation as fast as possible so that I can get off the phone. It's giving the best of yourself to every single exclusive lead and to every single experience that you have over the phone. Know that you've got what it takes, but it takes a little focus. That's okay. Your call reluctance may be created by lack of training That can be fixed. And my friends, take pride in what you do. To recap, have clear goals, break them down to the ridiculous, prepare for just 10 minutes, don't do anything more than that, and then have a warrior's mindset where you go, you know what? I'm going to walk forward with pride. I'm going to pick up that phone and I'm going to do two at a time, just like the animals crawling on Noah's Ark. I'm going to be that top producer, not a casualty of the business. My friend, I hope this helped you. And if you need a work family to call a home, we do recruit agents and agencies nationally to sell life insurance, Medicare insurance, and annuities face to face, but more importantly, in the telespace. So free resources for your taking, no matter what work family you call a home, at jasonfinalexpense.com. I appreciate you greatly. To all my subscribers, thank you for those that have your notification bell turned on. I hope you enjoy this. I'll put a video, by the way, up above that'll help you keep more of your business on the books when you write it and become that rock star that you know you're capable of becoming. I appreciate you. I believe in you. And remember, my friends, you've got what it takes. We'll see you soon.